Right, welcome back. 2025 is a go. So today we're down at Swingfield, down sort of Folkestone direction, ready for the ASTRA practice day. So the team are busy. If I spin around here, probably make you feel dizzy. There we go, there it is. There's the roller going around the track, which is cool. And this is, for those that don't know, this is a pretty famous club and track. So they run the European finals here last time I came to watch anyway, when Romano was thrashing it around here. So I doubt I'll be going Romano speed today, but the track looks awesome. Can't wait. I've never been here before, so looking forward to having a ride. And the track looks awesome. They've got all the Union Jack flags in the corner, so obviously we can't hit any of them today. We've got to get used to riding to the track limits, as they say, and no pegging. But yeah, that track looks absolutely fantastic. So yeah, really looking forward to it. It's a bit windy down here, but nice sunny day, no rain. You know, a bit of moisture in the. You can sort of feel a bit of a bounce in the grass here. So I don't know if they've done any watering or whatever, but it feels pretty nice. So yeah, there we go. The pits is filling up nicely. So I'm going to go and chat to some mates and have a catch up with obviously the Grasstrack crew, and I'll go and show you the bikes. We've had a couple of changes there over the winter. Right, so here's the bikes today. So this is the 250 chassis. But the observant ones among you will realise that we have a big engine in it. So we've got the Godden 500, which has been fully refreshed. So we're going to test this chassis today with a big motor in it to see how we go. So Roy was quite impressed with how I rode this in the 250, so he wants to see if having a big motor in it will improve things. And then so then we've got the other 500. So this is Stuart's bike, so we're going to sort of run them back to back today, again just to check the engines. Again, they both had full rebuilds and refreshes over the winter, so we'll get the stopwatch out later when we're dialed in, and then see which one we prefer and which one I'm going faster on. So the stopwatch never lies, as they say. So yeah, just going to get kitted up and then get ready to go. Woo! Man, feels good to be alive. Anyway, just been out on this beast and had a real good skid. Roy said that's the best he's seen me go, so that's not bad for the first ride out this winter. So yeah, bike was fine, you know, ran spot on. You know, I was out with some good company. I was out with Chad and Andrew Appleton, who were absolutely rapid, but you know, nice to be out on track with quality riders like that. But no, that was spot on. It's really revving, so you know, Roy said just carry on as you are. You know, we're going to leave the gearing on that one. Roy's busy sparring away on the Track Plus frame version, so we're going to go on that next and see what feels more comfortable, and then start playing with some gearing and trying a few things today, which is obviously what test day is all about. But yeah, man, it feels really good to be back in the field with all my mates and sliding the bike sideways at God knows how fast. Yeah, it makes you feel alive for sure. Right, well, let's see how this one goes. I'll try and get someone to do some video of me going round, and yeah, that's that. Let's crack on. Right, so a bit of wander around the pits. Here's the pit box. So we've sort of going out in groups today. So the 140s are there. The chair's just about to go out, and some of the uprights, which is cool. So anyway, we're going to have a bit of a wander, but yeah, it's a lovely day. There's Team Ship. Hey, dude. There's the other Ship Brigade. Obviously lovely looking bikes. They're all having a good play today. We've got some pretty Mr. Appleton there. Chad's here, who just made me all muddy, as usual. But we've got a really good spread of riders and classes here today. So there's an old and new sidecar. Let's have a bit of wander around in this Team Ship's Camp, their little motocross bike. There's Scopesy with his 140, all dripping in carbon, as the 140s do. There's our Aprilia engined left-hander. And there's Roy working hard on the other bike. And then there's a whole host of toys here. So they've got all the classes covered today. So we've got an old and new lad riding that one, 15-year-old. So that's cool. I'll try to have a word with him later. European outfit, and then the big thousands there as well. Then wandering down here, we have some more 140s. Lots of 140s here today, and quite a few new faces, which is great. We've got Team 54 there, all looking good. So yeah, they're all out and about. So we've got a full squad out today. Then wandering over here, we've got some more 140s, which is good to see. So again, some new faces, some new numbers. that's great to see for the sport and for the class. So there's some of the riders there. We'll go and try and have a word with those chaps later. Then wandering around here, we've got Team Garside and Team Knight, so they're all busy beavering away. But had a nice chat with Steve earlier, his knee's doing well, and Shane's rocking his 2 strokes as usual, so good to see him out. Then wandering down here, we've got another, what's this, another 140, which is cool, Tom Giles. So and again, lots and lots of 140s here. And Charlie Wood, top secret stuff in there, his speedway bike and other stuff. So he'll be having a flick out today. Then wandering down here very quickly, Team Dyno there, but they're out on in the pit box. Right, and then we've got Tom Penfold and Will Naden's outfits here. So they're all, I don't think they've been out yet, but there's their bits of kit. And let's have a wander down here. Then we got Jack's upright there with a new GM in it, as this motor blew up last year, so he's got a fresh engine in that and done a lot of work on that over the winter, so it's looking really, really smart. And check this beast out, that's pretty cool. Hopefully that can do a lap later, but that looks an absolute beast. Love a go in that. Where else? Right, we're nearly done. So there's some there's Team Scopes there, and check out the beautiful bikes, always really nicely prepared and dripping in Edge Composites carbon. There's the main man himself. Have a good day. Right, for you sidecar fans, here's another one. Ta-da! That's a nice looking bit of kit. I think that's Simon Beanie's one. So yeah, that's cool. Then wandering around here, we've got the 250 and a new looking rider on that. Then we've got Lewis Duke's beast, Mr. Gary, working away. So his lad's been going really, really well on the speedway, so I'm sure that'll relate to the grass today, so we'll try and catch him on track later. What else have we got? I think we're nearly there. Yeah, I think all the other riders are out really. Oh, let's go and have a look at these. These look some nice bits of kit. So some of the older looking bikes here. But that's they've got a Westlake in it, which looks cool. And tinkering with some carbs and a lovely Jap bike there. Don't know much about these, but that looks a lovely piece of kit. So we'll try and get some video of that on track later. And then we've got a few more riders here. And another outfit, and that's pretty much it. And then we're back to the beginning again at the pit box. So there you go, a little pit walk for you. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll try and get some rider interviews later. Right, so we've just done the second session on the Track Plus bike, and that was good. A little bit of traffic there, so I didn't really get many clean laps to have a play on the bike. But yeah, the gearing's a bit different on both of them, so we're going to tweak the gearing on the grey one there, and then we're going to go out on the blue one. I just had a chat with Chad about handlebars and a bit of riding technique and stuff, so we've got a few more things to try. So yeah, it's all going good though, having a nice play in the sunshine. And you know, Gary was saying to me, look, just forget the straights, just work on the corners today. And he said just try a few things with that. So yeah, we're going to go and do that next. Just roll off a bit earlier and get on the gas and keep it fully pinned all the way around the corner. So yeah, that's my homework for the next one. Right, so we've got a new test pilot on Team 65 now. So we're discussing contracts as an official test rider for the team. So he's going out with the 250 frame with the God motor in it. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what he reckons on it. So watch this space. Alright, there goes nothing. There goes Chad. Here he comes. And that, ladies and gents, is how it's done. So I can't wait to see what he thinks on the chassis and the engine and whatever. Never ridden this frame before, he says, and he's never ridden this engine before, so it'll be interesting. Here he comes again. Beautiful. That's going to water, by the way, shortly, so apologies for the dust. Absolutely flying. Here he goes on his last lap. Gas well early. And there you go. That is 4 laps of Chad Wurtzfell on the Team 65 machine, and it's still running. That's a really good sign. So I can't wait to see what he reckons. Right, so just had a quick debrief with our new test rider, Chad, and yeah, he annoyingly he said it's really good. So it is literally just down to me being a bit crap. But he said the engine's really good. He said it's very smooth. The jetting, the carb was perfect, really crisp. So he likes the Godden engine, which is great. He said the chassis is good. The shock feels fine. The front end's good. He said he would have a grippier seat cover on it, but that's just sort of being a bit nitpicky. Again, with something we can look at as a dead easy fix. And yeah, he really enjoyed it. He said it was a nice thing to ride, handles very well. You saw in the video he wasn't exactly going slowly, was he? So I've had lots of piss taken from around the paddock saying you've literally got no excuses now, you are the limiting factor. But it's nice in a way because we know that the you know, that bike there is you know, can go very quickly, so it's nice that you know, a bike that we've built you know, can be super competitive and there's nothing majorly wrong with it handling wise. So that's kind of a box ticked, but then you know, it's just down to me now really. So we were just going down 2 teeth on the back because Chad says it was revving out a bit, but obviously he's going a lot faster than me, so we're going to try it anyway for me at my skill level, and then see if that feels any different, and then we'll do a couple of little changes on the blue bike and go from there. But as you saw, he looked very comfy and very quick on it. So there we are.
That is him. Yeah. Oh, I can't see anything. I hope it's got him in it somewhere.
Right, there we go. So that's our first ride back after lunch. Oh, got a bit of mud everywhere. Thanks, Chad, as usual, for filling me in. So yeah, went out on the grey bike again, and hopefully Nikita got some footage of me having a whiz round. But no, did the changes Chad suggested, so we dropped 2 teeth on the back, and that made the bike a bit easier to ride, to be honest. I was a bit worried with his speed, obviously, compared to mine, it's a lot different, but where it had more sort of wheel speed at the back with dropping the gear in, I could actually position the bike a bit nicer on the exit of the turn, so that has certainly helped. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful here, having a great ride round. There's about 6 of us out on track last time, which is great fun. So you're going to go out on the Godden again in a minute, and that seems to be running great, so we're not really going to do any changes to that gearing wise, so just leave that be for now, and then just probably get the stopwatch out now and see which I'm quicker on. Anyway, there's Shane on his 2 smoker, enjoying himself, and Lewis, and don't know who that is. We've got a chap on an old BSA jobby having a whiz round there. We'll just catch up with my boy Shane there. Oh, listen to that 2-stroke roar. Lovely. There's Lewis Duke. Going well today. Here we are, Simon Beanie, going out for a play. And oh, that's Freddie and someone else. I don't know what outfit that is. So Gareth will tell me off for that. The statistician of sidecars. There they go. Is that a Heath machine, it looks like? Anyway, there they go, they're winding it on now. So the track's just been watered, so a little bit dusty out there still, but obviously with the amount of guys we've got going out, it's perfectly safe. So here they come. First flying lap. Oh, that sounds lovely, doesn't it? Looking lovely and smooth. I must say the track's really lovely and smooth today. Obviously they're riding nice as well, these guys. But no, it's absolutely perfect. Freddie's a braver man than me, hanging up to that thing. Maybe let's pick up Simon again. There we are, there's a few laps of this 1,000 right. So the GT140s are out. Again, a lot of riders here today, as you probably saw on the pit walk. There's our British champion, Mr. Clark, looking fast as ever. And Scopesy chasing him down, Dino, Connor. They're having a great time out there. And a couple of new riders here. Oh, doesn't sound very healthy, that one. So they're having a whale of a time, the GT140s here. You know, obviously big track for them, but they've geared the hell out of them and they're going really, really well, as you can see. So the top boys. There we go. They're having a good old ding dong, Dino and Connor. So he's going to be bragging rights when they get back to the pits. Oh, Connor's going for a little move around the outside. Oh, he didn't commit. Oh, he's going to go for it. Round the outside. Beautiful stuff. There we go, so they're just coming up to their final lap now, so we'll see Clarky home. There we are, so that is some GT140 action from the fabulous Swingfield circuit. Right, here we go. Mr. Chad doing his thing. Who else is out there with him? Someone pretty tasty, because they're keeping up with Chad, which is a good thing. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Charlie. He's flying then. Good on you, lad. And there's Mr. Laker having a skid. Let's catch up with Chad. decent gap there, so he's on it. Good lad. Good luck with Charlie. Well, if this is anything to go by, Charlie's going to have a bloody good season. He's flying. There you go. Nice work, lads. Right, well that's a wrap. So I just went out on the grey Track Plus 250 framed bike with the 500 engine in, which is a bit of a mouthful. Yeah, the changes we made, we went down 2 teeth on the back sprocket, and that helped with a bit more wheel speed in the turn and what have you. So Chad's recommendations worked out really, really well. I've also had another flick out on the Godden engine framed machine, the blue one, and again that was going really, really well. So we didn't actually get the stopwatch out today, but Roy was saying that I looked more smooth and comfortable on the Godden bike. But generally speaking, he seems quite happy with my riding today, and seems to have made another step forward, which is great. And it's been an absolutely brilliant day. So huge thanks to the ASTRA team here. The track's been perfect, the weather's been great, lovely to see the Grasstrack family again. And obviously huge thanks to Roy Francis and Team Bridges Racing, really, for everything they do, So yeah, we're going to get packed up now, give the bikes a wash, and then get ready for our first race of the year. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.